Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round of Rising Phoenix. Welcome to round 11 of the championship. Welcome to season 5, round 11, China. Welcome everyone to the Shanghai circuit. One of the fastest tracks, one of the fastest mixed technical tracks on this season. Welcome everyone to Rising Phoenix. We hope you have a wonderful day, and well, good morning to everyone, good night, good evening, and good afternoon to everyone in the world. Welcome to Rising Phoenix. We hope we have a good time with us today. I can't wait to see how it all plans out on track. We had a good race last week in the last race. Let's see what happens today. We got people joining in already. Welcome all to Rising Phoenix. Really welcome to you all. Cod Oliver is here to look after you all while we have this wonderful race today. We got the superb Chinese circuit today. And very fast, long, straight, technical corners, especially first sector as well. Very technical, very long, damaging the tyres, everything here and there. So just be sure there'll be some great overtakes around all the way around this circuit. Can't wait for it all to happen in this official racing division. So with that all settled, are we ready to go racing? Are we really all ready to go? Yes, we all are ready to go. 4 people joining us. Thank you all for joining. Hello to Connect Joel. Hello, Mr. Cobalt. Hello, yes. Welcome to China. Welcome all. Welcome all. So we're gonna get all planned out. We're gonna get all the lap delta on. We're gonna get the tires on, and we're gonna have that on. And there we go. Good. Done. So, who do you think is going to come out first, ladies and gentlemen? Who's going to be your predictions? What's going to be your predicted times? So many questions to answer. So many questions to be answered. Or it can be questions by you guys as well. Make sure you can send me some of your questions to me. You never know. I definitely know. I'll try answering the best I can, but it is what it is. We've got a Racing Point that's out first. Is a Racing Maestro? No. From the looks of things, it looks like to be Cobalt. It is Cobalt. Cobalt's on circuit first. As a dry start to this Chinese Grand Prix event here in qualifying. 18 minutes of nothing but times. Cobalt is on track first in the Racing Point. So China, again, as I said before, go on board with Cobalt. Very difficult, well, not really a difficult circuit. It's going to be one of the technical circuits that you have to be, you can be sure there'll be loads of overtakes around, especially for this bit when Cobalt's about to come on out after this long right-hander. It's going to be punishing for the front left tyre today. The front left tyre will be taking the most punishment. So be sure the front left tyre will get massive grades. It is a clockwise circuit, so there'll be mostly right turns. Cobalt is about to start his lap now in the Racing Point. And off he goes. We'll see what Cobalt will do around this track. So as you go towards turn 1 and 2. This is turn 1 and 2. He's coming up now. All in one corner. Now he goes into turn 3. Second gear and applies the power. Now towards turn 4. Now turn 5 is a heavy braking zone. Be sure to see overtakes going through this corner. Turn 6 is flat out. And Cobalt's putting his foot down, of course. through turn 7 and then turn 8 and 9. This is made this all in one corner, hits the curb beautifully on exit. Now turns 10 and 11, another heavy braking zone. This corner here, turn 11, is oh so important for this corner. Cobalt goes a little bit wide, but then shuts the car back in towards the apex because now he's on the long straight. 1.2 kilometers this straight. DRS activated. He switches the button, presses the button to get that rear wing open, and now goes towards the heaviest braking zone on the track, which is this hairpin turn, which is the most opportunistic ways for an overtake. Cobalt through the last corner, clips the apex nicely. It's a 1:31.4 for Cobalt. So Cobalt will set our first time of the day. Javoy has put in his second with a 1:31.8. So a couple of tenths slower than 4 tenths slower than Cobalt. Here's Tyler Sonic, who's invalidated. Shalalan says about to come through. It's a 1:34.2, so he'll go into P3 on those medium tyres, of course. Super Guy NL is invalidated. Is Sanka Yaded. Sanka Yaded coming towards the line now. Can Sanka Yaded go faster? He can. He goes P3 at 1:32.1. A very good time indeed. Very competitive. His some of the bazooka going down the back straight. Robo agreed bazooka in the Renault. Last time I saw him, he had an accident in Canada. So hope Bazooka will hopefully do his best today in China, and he will put down a 1:31.6, fastest time of the day, 30.6. So the first guy to the 130s is Bazooka. As drivers start to come out now, Tyler Sonic. Let's go to Super Guy. He's on an elevated lap. Is TRT James in the AlphaTauri. Be interested to see how the tyres will come down. I'm intrigued to see a 1 low 30 or high 129s. Very aggressive on the tyres this track, of course. 8 people are starting to tune into the stream. Welcome all to China. We're intrigued to see how it happens today. We've got 7 recorded times at the moment. Bazooka leads the pack. TRT James in the AlphaTauri. He's got his teammates behind him of Deadwood Bear. Deadwood Bear behind TRT James. TRT James is on a run. So it'd be interesting to see. Oh, they've got a Mercedes in front of him all over the show. I hope he doesn't impede TRT James's lap. I got a Mercedes all over the place. Is that Colin? No, it's Tyler Sonic. Almost into Deadwood Bear. Very, very close. For impeding there. Very, very close. Super Guy now says, worst track on the calendar, changed my mind. It's a very technical, fast circuit, this track. China, of course, known for many things. Known for its technology. Known for its kung fu. Known for its lovely noodles. As TRT James coming towards the line in his AlphaTauri. Lovely done for the last car. TRT James will set down a 1:30.0. Fastest time of the day. What's Deadwood Bear going to do? Deadwood Bear's on an outlap. So is AlphaTauri going to teamwork, I wonder. We're going to keep an eye on them. Here's Flex Marcel. Flex Marcel got all wrong, and he'll go into the wall. Flex Marcel into the wall on the long right-hander. Deadwood Bear behind his teammate. Deadwood Bear, of course, trying his best to keep up with his teammate. This is definitely for the long straight. But let's see if TRT James won't hold it up. Let's see how. I hope he doesn't anyway. So TRT James is leading 130.0. I'm gonna say that back because Decino has come in with a 130.0, but an 8.4, so it goes even a little bit more faster. But now this is when the AlphaTauris were now going to take effect, because here comes Deadwood Bear on the back of TRT James. There's the slipstream, and there's the pull away. Through he goes. Now Joel, can I change? Can I become mod? Can I become mod? I don't know what they mean, mate. What became mod? I have no idea. So, Deadwood Bear, 29, 30.4. He'll go P3. Good lap from him. Very good lap. Swanee is on a lap. Vapor out lap. So let's have a look at Vapor Shay. See how he does. Actually, let's go to Swanee. Swanee's on the run. So let's go to Swanee. Locks up in his Ferrari. There's no need for realistic stuff today. This is the equal version. Like the fifth do have a realistic performance league where this car is literally slow as anything. You need two good drivers to drive that car, and I'm certainly not one of them. Swanee trying his best to get his Ferrari up the order. Cobalt had a good benchmark time for the medium runners, so 1:31.4. F1 button back is on his run as well. He's just behind the Ferrari lot. I do not mind yawning so much, guys. I really am trying to stay awake, but I think I should have drank a coffee this morning, but oh well. So Swanee 2K15 currently plays Ferrari up the order, fly through the last corner. Oh, it's almost messy there, but hold on to the car well. It's going to be a 1:32.6. What's Button Back going to do? Button Back now to get his hash up the grid. Nicely done from Button Back. Should go through that hairpin. Cut a lot of speed. Cut a lot of speed into that as well. He spun it. He spun it in the wall. And he's out to qualifying. So Button Back will not compete no more. And that is it for him for qualifying. What a shame. Vapor Shay goes into third. Lovely work from him. So, who else on that? Charlance just completed his run. Swanee's completed it. Tyler Sonic is on a run. My word, Colin's done 4 laps on mediums. My word. Very weird from him there. Marcel's asking for an invite. Which one are you, Marcel? I'll see if I can get you in. If not, well, I think you have to ask Cobalt to give you an invite, but Cobalt is on an outlap, so yeah, we'll try to get you in as soon as we can, Marcel. Tyler Sonic doing his best to get his black Mercedes up the order. Of course, the black Mercedes pushing on with the Black Lives Matter movement. That's in real life, of course, not as in real life. So Tyler Sonic, it is a beautiful car though, to be fair. So the Current Vapor Shay moves out of the way. Sankey, you're dead is in P8. Tyler Sonic towards the last corner. The Mercedes guys are trying their best to move forward. Nice turn there for Tyler Sonic. Tyler Sonic will stay in P11. Where is Cobalt? There is Cobalt. Just starting his lap now. And Super Guy now goes into pole, a 1:29.3. So he'll go into pole position, but by some margin, my word. What a lap from Super Guy now. That was a fantastic run from in there. Cobalt will have to respond to that now. 3/10 faster than his previous, so he's making a good start at the moment, but he needs to push on a bit more. A lot more to be, in fact. So Cobalt will need to push harder, but with those soft tyres on, he can push harder. He's got the grip of the tyres to prove that as well. So Cobalt will now try and make grounds in that second sector. Here goes the second split. He's 8/10 faster. This is looking good from Cobalt's position. You can tell he has more confidence in gripping the tyres. Go through this long right-hander now, down the back straight. Good exit there from Cobalt to go down this back straight. Hits the DRS button now. He's now halfway down this straight. Hitting around 200 miles an hour before he slams on those brakes. Beautifully done there. Nice hairpin turn from Cobalt. Now he can really push on the power now towards this last corner. Bang! Trying to come on. Cobalt is almost there. 1:29.9. So now we've got to 1:29, but it's not enough for Cobalt. Decino is on a 3:30 something, so he's going to be trying to have another run. This is weird. If you can see, guys, he's got a glitch somewhere. You can tell he's got no hands. He's got no hands. Decino's got no hands. So, where are we going now? Racing Maestro. Racing Maestro is about to come through. Racing Maestro put in a 1:33.3, so he'll go into 13th. Robo Giza is a validated. Flex Marcel, he's in the Red Bull now, so he's just doing his outlap. Where's any cars on track? We're looking at the seat. Let's go up to the Decino. The glitch Tans. Course, Decino course. Fast driver. And you can tell by going 3/10 faster than his previous. Squeezing the throttle on that power. You can hear that as well, couldn't you? We've got a car who's round. It's a Merc, most likely to be Tyler Sonic. It is Tyler Sonic who's round. Let's hope he doesn't impede anyone, which he won't. Decino, of course, trying to push into those 1:29s. Can he get his Ferrari into the 1:29s? He will. 1:29.5, second place. Good lap there from Decino. TRTJ starts his lap in the AlphaTauri. Where's Swanee at? Swanee's just going through going into the final sector now. Tyler Sonic's done 3 laps and soft. Is that wise? So Swanee, Cobalt has retired. He's had enough of the session. We've got Ferrari who's stopped at the moment. That most likely to be Decino. We've got a car off the track. Is that Cobalt's car, I wonder? Wouldn't think it is. Swanee goes into P12. Is in P12. He's starting his lap now. Actually, I thought he was on a run, but no, he's actually on an outlap. So let's have a look at Sankey Dead. Who's 9th. Racing Maestro 10th. TRT James. Let's go to him. Nice camera shot of the suspension, the rear suspension of the AlphaTauri car, working its magic through these bumps through here in China. TRT James now coming towards the final corner. He's going to push this for his AlphaTauri to the absolute limits. Can AlphaTauri go pole? He can. A 1:29.4. Good. 4, almost pole, but it's not enough. He's not going to do another run. He's not going to do another run. Decino bails. Vapor Shea now, he's got a chance. Deadwood Bear will go 5th. Flex will go 4th. Cornwall goes down to 5th. Here comes Vapor Shea. Vapor Shea now in the McLaren. He's got the Williams behind him of Fashion. Vapor Shea goes 5th. Fashion will go 9th. Bazooka will go... Bazooka is going towards the hairpin turn now. Shuttle Lancers around somewhere. Oh, and Bazooka is invalidated. What about Shuttle Lancer? Shuttle Lancer's doing well. Here comes Shadow. And he hasn't invalidated. It's going to be a 1:32.1, so Shuttle Lancer will go P13. And Robo Giza is the last one to qualify. Robo Giza 1:32. So he'll go P15. Qualifying done. That is it. Super Guy NL gets pole by 55 thousandths of a second. From TRT James, Decino 3rd, Marcel 4th, Vapor Shea 5th, Cobalt 6th, Deadwood Bear 7th, Bazooka 8th, Fashion in 9th, Swanee 10th, Sanky You're Dead in 11th, to Javoy is in 12th, Shalancer 13th, Racing Maestro 14th, Robo Giza in 15th, Tyler Sonic 16th, Colin in 17th, and Buns Back is in 18th with no time. So we're going to the race now. 3 seconds to go before we go into the race. Guys, let's put in your predictions in. Who's going to be your top 3 going into this race? Because we would love to know what your predictions are going to be. If you enjoy our racing here, enjoy the content, please like and subscribe, of course. And switch on that notification bell to know when our races are going live. When we do go live, of course. Just waiting for players now. Waiting for Colin and all others to get ready for this race. Turn 1, let's see how they behave through turns 1 and 2. And of course turn 3 as well, where it all tightens up. 10 seconds to go. It'll be very intriguing to see how these guys will do. Be very intriguing. And now we're getting underway. And there we go, we're all underway. And you can see by the tyre strategy, pretty much thank you dead towards Buns Back have gone different. Only Shan Lancer and Colin has gone onto the hard tyres. So pretty much that is it for tyres wise. You can see the top 10 have to start on those medium, on those softs where they have to be, because they have to qualify on those same tyres as they were in qualifying. So there's the tyre strategy. The soft tyres will only last 6 to 7 laps before they can go into the hards for the 1 stop, or they can go soft, medium, medium for the alternative strategy. For the hard tyre riders, they can go hard soft. Charlotte back to the grid. They can go hard soft. The medium runners, I think they can go medium hard, or they could do medium medium soft. You can see the leaders now coming towards the back straight. They've got a big gap at the moment to Cobalt and Deadwood Bears. Just had a nice little tap with each other. Robo Geezer just coming towards the back of the Mercedes. Always in front of Mercedes, he is. The drivers are lining up now to start this round 11 of the championship. Super Guyanel, of course, leading that pack group of cars. Round they go. And now they're all lining up to the grid. Super Guyanel lines his Williams up on pole. TRT James in second. Decino in third. Flex fourth and Vapor Shake fifth. Cobalt sixth. Deadwood Bear seventh. Bazooka in eighth. Fashion ninth and Swanee in 10th. But let's see what happens going into turn one. The drivers are lined up. There we go. Let round 11 begin. For round 11 of the championship. 5 red lights and we are underway and off we go. TRTJs gets a decent start, but look at this, he's got a very good start of TRT Super Guy now. He's got a very decent start, but he got Carnage behind. We got Carnage behind him, so we got cars going off the track, and it looks like to be Racing Maestro. It is Racing Maestro down places, so it's going to be all at sea. Sankey Aden all over. This group at the moment is trying to make places. Look at that McLaren of Robo Geezer. We got a big dive bomb with Deadwood Bear. Deadwood Bear will be losing more places by doing that, so he'll go down places. Deadwood Bear trying a very audacious move. Tyler Sonic and Deadwood Bear now fighting as Swanee and Bazooka try and catch down this Vapor Shade group. Right now, a little decent start from lap one, a little bit of a messy start with turn one, but it's all good and fine. Now these guys are, look at that, Tyler Sonic literally all over the place, but he's all good, going on towards the back of Colin. Deadwood Bear's overtaken Colin going into the corner, so go work from Deadwood Bear now. Fashion and Swanee are swapping places. Let's go back with Fashion. He's got Cobalt behind him, and there's a great on-board shot with these two. And Cobalt and Fashion come towards the inside. Cobalt's looking now as well. Cobalt will have to stay behind for now. As the cars file through turn number into the last corner, Shallow Hunters losing places. As he spent on those hard tyres, the McLaren goes wide, and that it looks like to be Robo Geezer. Robo Geezer, of course, trying to make places, but of course he needs to preserve those tyres manageably. And Cobalt had a dreadful start. He was in P6, now he's in P8, well P9 now. It's all over the back of Swanee. Swanee defends well, and this is where the old glitch comes through. And you can see Cobalt trying to get past Swanee. Swanee holds on now. Cobalt will have to stay wherever he is in that P9 position. Here they come now through these corners, and now the game has fixed itself. Thank you very much. So we're going to see how Cobalt does with this group. Bazooka trying his best to see if he can get past Swanee. Swanee in problems. Can he get past Fashion? Fashion needs to make a move on Bazooka because he's got Fashion, Swanee and Cobalt behind him. Cobalt is all over this lot. Cobalt's like the closest right now to Swanee that he was to the other two cars. Let's have a look at Fashion because he's the one who's behind Bazooka. Bazooka in trouble. Buns back has gone past Deadwood Bear. Deadwood Bear has spun actually going into the how on earth did he get there? How on earth did Deadwood Bear get there? And it gets passed by Racing Maestro. Tyler Sonic has stopped. Let's go to Tyler Sonic. He's moving still, but very, very slowly. Swanee still trying to catch down Fashion. We got Decino on the back of TRT James. TRT James really holding on to that position, isn't he? 5/10 of a second between him and the leader. Decino is a bit further, is a bit more closer behind TRT James, but TRT James will hold his ground, and he will. We've got Marcel behind him as well. Good fighters for the lead. We got guys going fight around in the back at the moment, but this is our closest fight at the moment. Decino all over TRT James' AlphaTauri. going through this section. It goes, gets his two wheels on the grass for good measure. Marcel behind him. Can he get? Oh, and TRT James gets a little bit messy going around the corner. He needs to be careful, but because make a bit more small mistake, then Dazino will get past him. Dazino really put on the pressure now on TRT James. You can see the pressure coming in. Doing very good. And Zuby says, let's go Dazino. Dazino's doing very well. Cobalt has gone past Swanee. So very good work from him. And we got Fashion on the back of Bazooka. Bazooka in trouble around the outside. It's Fashion. Down the outside he goes. He's going to try a little switch back move, but Bazooka's covered him off. Nice move from Bazooka. Good defending. And Dazino goes through into P2. TRT James in the pits after 2 laps on the softs. Very interesting to see. Vapor Shea now moves into P4. Now he's closing down to Marcel. See how this all gets on. Robo Giza, he's all over to Javoy at the moment. Javoy is not letting go of that 10th place. He's the last guy in that points paying positions. TRT James will move all the way down to P16. Bit of a poor exit there from Robo Giza there. As Javoy is looking on Sanka, you're dead. Nice move there from Sanka, you're dead to hold that line. Good move from Sanka, you're dead. Beautiful defending there. As they go through this long left-hander, Javoy trying to get past Sanka, you're dead. But Sanka, you're dead is not having none of that. Cobalt is all sneaking all over Fashion. Fashion needs to get past Bazooka as soon as he can, because here comes Cobalt. Down the inside, but covered off by Fashion. Fashion, good defending there, keeping Cobalt behind. Good racing between this lot. Vapor Shea is all over Flex's gearbox in the Red Bull, and the McLaren driver is through. We'll go back to Cobalt, who's looking to get past Fashion. As Fashion, have a look at Bazooka. And Cobalt will try a little switchback move maybe. Fashion covers it off. Super Guy now is in the pits, so Dazino will take the lead from Vapor Shea. Hard tire strategy open. Sankin, you're dead. We'll get a 3-second turn penalty for multiple warnings. 18 in the trap, there's too much there, my friend. There's loads of guys coming into the pits. 3 guys into the pits now for those hard tires. Robo Giza trying on Chavoy. Cobalt is still sneaking around Fashion. Good exit there from Robo Giza trying to take on Chavoy. Chavoy's in trouble. And he's trying to... Oh, very late braking there for Chavoy. Almost hit the back a second, you're dead. But very good braking there from Chavoy. Look at this train from what looks to be... Well, I'm trying to have a look. There's Swanee there, Cobalt's there. So it's starting from Fashion. Fashion's tyres are gone. Sinking it down, it's gone wide. As he got Chavoy and Robo Giza behind him. Robo Giza, look at this on-board shot from Sanky You're Dead. Chavoy now trying to see if he can find an advantage, but Robo Giza is not having none of it. Look at Chavoy now, he's all coming towards the back of Sanky You're Dead. DRS opened up as he got the ARS to take him on. Look at that, Sanky You're Dead defending that outside line, so he has to go wide. Oh, bit of contact between the two, forcing Chavoy out wide. Dazino's in the pits now for his stop. So so now Vapor Shea leads. Cobalt second, but he's got Swanee behind him. This is where the medium tyre runners will now start to take effect. So good work here by the drivers, not many contacts, which is good to see. Good clean racing between all of them, as Cobalt still holding off Swanee. As Swanee dives late on the brakes. Oh, there's contact! There was contact between Chavoy and I believe Chavoy into Sanky You're Dead. There was contact, was a bit of a bump. Super Guy and now Shell Alonso, they switch places. Shell Alonso is actually getting overtaken by 3 cars, but 2 cars actually by Super Guy and now and TRT James. They've only just stopped, so good progress from these two. Swanee trying to make gains. Marcel and Flex are fighting. Shell Alonso having a go, and Dazino trying to go. Shell Alonso, Bazooka and Racing Maestro are fighting away, and Bazooka wins that battle. Trying to keep track of all these fights, you know, doing their best. Colin doing his best to catch down Dazino, but we know what Dazino's like. He's a super fast driver, and you can tell now why he's closing in on Shell Alonso. Shell Alonso's got more airs than Dazino. Dazino will now go down to the inside. Look at this for an onboard shot. Nice move there, taking down Shell Alonso. It's Vapor Shade, Cobalt, Robo Giza, Pit. Swan is the last guy on the softs now to be pitting out of the leading group. As Deadwood Bear pits as well. Swan is the last guy to stop. So, running order now. Swanee, Seki, Den and Chavoy and Super Guy and LT on TRT James, who's all over Super Guy and L at the moment. These two are very close in qualifying. These were our top 2 guys. Flex Marcel trying to get past Vapor Shea. Good defending from Vapor Shea there, holding that ground on the inside line. Look at Sankey Yadel all over Swanee's car. You can tell by the medium tyres. They're now starting to take a bet over the softs. Savoy now good down the inside of Sankey Yadel. Down the inside he goes. Nicely done there. Close, clean racing. Oh, well, I think clean racing. Sankey Yadel give him a bit of a bump on the inside. So tell him, no, you're not going through. This will get Swanee, but it's the clean air. But that's not going to let Savoy. That's not going to let Savoy going to take down Sankey Yadel. Sankey Yadel's in trouble. But is back 3-second time penalty for multiple warriors. Bazooka. Vapor Shea gets past Shell Alonso. These guys in those positions trying their best. Tyler Sonic gone for a bit of a spin. And Swanee's pits. Swanee has pitted. So Tavoy and Sankey Yadel are now the leading guys now. Tavoy trying to make a move. Shell Alonso doing his best as well. Hyperwarskin, big up Swanee, you're not wrong there. Big up Swanee, doing his best to see what he can do. Shell Alonso holding his ground in that 8th place, making those hard tyres doing their work. We've got Dazino and TRT James in a good fight. There's TRT James all over Super Guy now as well. 3/10 of a second behind him. Look how close he is actually to Super Guy now. Doing his thing at the moment. Oh no, and TRT James has lost it! TRT James has lost it! Dazino will now go past, and those more drivers will. TRT James got it all wrong. Push it too hard, and now he's going down places. He'll now go down to 10th. No damage on the AlphaTauri, which is a good sign. But be careful on those tyres, buddy, because those tyres will be dirty. Shell Alonso and Bazooka, the 2 Renault guys, so close to each other. Is Shell Alonso going to let his teammate through? Yep, he's letting his teammate through. Then Bazooka go past him. Teamwork in there by the Renault guys to avoid pits. Tyler Sonic spins around again. Got another coming in, and it looks like Robbie. Dazino, you're the GOAT, boyo. Yeah, Dazino doing his bits at the moment. He's closing down Super Guy and L. Super Guy and L now in problems. Now here comes Dazino. Difference in the tyres, of course, did with Bear. 3 second, another 3-second penalty on his nade. So he's got 6 seconds. And it's like Dazino harassing Super Guy and L. Tyler Sonic in another spin. Sanky, you're dead. 3.1 seconds ahead of this group. Virtual safety car because of Tyler Sonic. Tyler Sonic retires because of his spinning. So we got a virtual safety car. So the race is neutralized. Bad like that to Tyler Sonic. He'll come back next time, much more stronger and better. And we're back underway once again. So, what we're looking at now, we're looking at Decino and Super Guy NL, Robo Giza. TRT James is losing more places because he's spun again. This is a guy who started second on the grid. And he's falling down places. Vapor Shay has gone past Bazooka. Sorry, Vapor Shay's gone past. Vapor Shay's on the back of Marcel. Marcel on the outside. Marcel on the inside. And then comes Vapor Shay around the outside and going into turn 2. And good defending for Marcel. But he's now got the inside line. There's Vapor Shay. So that means Marcel's got to have to get the drive on the outside line. And he will. TRT James spinning around like a top. He's now spinned into last place. What a shame for TRT James. Done so well. And Decino doing his best. Oh, Tyler Sonic, I know how you feel, bro. So Decino, Super Guy NL, and Sankey Yeded doing his thing, doing their thing in the moment. The top three really close to each other. Super Guy and L are on the back of Sankey Yeded. Sankey Yeded in trouble. Here comes Super Guy. Super Guy down the inside into the hairpin. Late on the brakes, locks the slider, slight contact with the front end plate, but there's no damage done. So Decino now is the next guy to get past Sanka. Buns back and Racing Maestro switching places. Colin and Fashion switching places. Colin is taking advantage of that one. Decino, look at this down the inside of Sanky Yeded. A good move there for Decino. Goes into P2. So Decino will now try and catch down Super Guy. Cobalt struggling with this group with Fashion, Cobalt and Shadow. And we got another virtual safety car. Down is for Racing Maestro. He's out of the race. TRTJ's 3-second penalty. Yeah, I've just caught it, Hyperwall Skin, and I'm telling you, that was a good little fight, this. I'll get to the championship standings in a moment, but right now, we've got Fashion closing in on Shadow. We've got Fashion, and also got Colin trying to close in on Shadow. Fashion is trying to get past Colin at the same time. You can't overtake under the virtual safety car, guys. Come on. You can't do that. You can't do that. No. This is a good forecast scrap, though. 4 P7, though. And look at Fashion all over Colin's backside, but Colin's not going in. Not going to go and take this likely. But Fashion says, thank you very much. Colin went very wide going into that corner, and he's having none of that. Now Colin's not going to have none of it either. And Fashion, TRT James is just, well, that looks like Deborah Baird. Is that TRT James retiring? It is. TRT James is retired. Colin is down the inside. Shalonson bumps into Fashion. Shalonson bumps into Fashion. Colin holding on, but no. Shalonson's not saying none of it. Cobalt is now all over this group. Shalonson's in trouble with these two behind him. Here comes Colin. Here comes Cobalt. Colin now comes towards Shalonson's Renault. But the Renault Shalonson stays ahead. But now, we've got the leaders separated by 3 seconds a second. Colin and Cobalt goes down the inside on both cars. Look at it. Shalonson defending for his life there. Keeping Cobalt behind. But a good move there from Cobalt. Good move from Cobalt there, sneaking down the inside of Colin. And now these lot going into the hairpin. Good move there from Cobalt, sneaking in the inside in turn 1 and 2. Good move there. And Cobalt doing his thing now. Look how tight he is going into that corner. Very lovely work from in there. Now he's going to try and take down Shadowlance's Renault. Swanee's gone past Colin. So Swanee's gone past Colin. So now Swanee's now the next one to take on Cobalt. Shadowlance is struggling. Cobalt flying. Cobalt down into this corner. Shadowlance holding on, but hold on not much longer. Cobalt is past him. Swanee looking at this on down the outside of Shadowlance. Shadowlance is falling like a stone at the moment. Here comes, oh, and Colin's so close. With Shadowlance just returning the track, so he loses more places. My goodness. On board with Swanee. Look at Shadowlance down the outside. Almost hitting the back of Swanee. Shadowlance only testing his brakes, I would say. Pichet is all over Flex. Colin is still trying to take down Shadow. Soft tyre strategies help, but I don't know why the guys will want to go on soft tyres, in all honesty. Look at Colin. And Shadowlance covers the door. Shadowlance being a little bit aggressive here today. And this has got Buns back on the back of these lot. Buns back down the outside. Nice move from Buns back. So Bunsman now taking on Shadow. And Bunsman does get past Shadow very nicely. So well done from Bunsback. Does something that Colin can't do. And now Colin. What are you going to do, Sonny? What are you going to do? Lex Marcel, actually. Let's go to Lex Marcel. On the back of Sanky, you're dead. And Sanky, you're dead. Down the inside. Covering his line. Very aggressive, forcing Marcel wide. Marcel in trouble, not anymore. Holds his line down the inside. Bang, goes in, and Sanky there goes straight into the pits. And now this presents Pichet a chance to go down the outside of him into turn 1. And no, he won't. He'll stay there. Argy-bargy race. Let's look at Decino and Super Guy. And Sanky then goes down the order for his pit stop. Decino Super Guy now 4/10 of a second. Trying his best at the moment. Let's go to Swanee and Cobalt. Swanee and Cobalt together. Decino 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. So this is the race starting to calm down, well, sort of. Let's go back to the leaders. See what Decino will do with Super Guy NL. Good camera shot on the Ferrari. And we go to Super Guy, and look at this, Decino down the inside. That's not gonna face Super Guy NL, not in any way, shape or form. Let's go to Shadowlance for train number 2. He's got Voy and Deadwood Bear behind him, and he's got Sanky Dead who's already stopped. So this is a battle for 11th. And look at this, and look at Voy now down the outside. Down the inside, we're going 3 wide. Going into the hairpin turn. This is going to be Shadowlance and loses more places. And look at this, and now down the inside is Javoy and Deadwood Bear trying to come through. Shadowlance capitalises on the mistake for Deadwood Bear, going down the outside of him. But no, Deadwood Bear says no. Good move there for Deadwood Bear, holding his line. Very good work from him there. As they go through to turn 1, here with maximum ease, and now they're all in single file. Swanee and Cobalt together. And look at Swanee down the inside of Cobalt. Look at this. Oh, he breaks too deep, and Cobalt now goes through back into P7. Swanee brake way too late. You gotta judge your braking. Brake too late, you'll go flying off, just like what Swanee just demonstrated. Deadwood Bear still closing on Savoy. Collins just in front of this group. So, how this will play out. Deadwood Bear another penalty. And he smacks into the back of Savoy. He literally just smacked into him. Right into the back of Savoy's car. Let's go after the leaders. What are the leaders doing? Nothing at all. Back to this lot. Swanee's getting past Cobalt, and Savoy gets past Colin. Nice move there from Savoy to go in, to move himself into the P10 position. So Colin will now try to respond to that. Where is Deadwood Bear? Deadwood Bear's just there. Oh, he's gone into the pits. Deadwood Bear's in the pits. So Sanka, you're dead. We'll move into P11. So let's go to the leaders, which is these two. So right now, race is starting to calm down slightly, but the leaders now trying to push on more. Marcel is just chilling. These two are squabbling. Decino, good exit, but this is the problem. He's got less ERS. He's got lesser ERS than Superguy. He's got to save his ERS. He's got no ERS, and Superguy now can just chill up front. Oh, and look at this. Decino decides to give him the move anyway. Down the inside. Superguy now just holds his position. Good move from Superguy now, holding his ground there. Lovely move. Good defending from Superguy. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good defending. Cobalt trying to catch down Swanee again. Stepping back at the front. And yeah, just close together. That's what they're doing. So, Bazooka's in the pits. The reason why I keep saying all the time because I love starting them with the sentence. So, we're looking at now at these two, who's around about 0.3 of a second between each other. You can hold a piece of string, and you still have these two tied together. So Superguy NL leads this championship at the moment from Flex Marcel and Bazooka for Javoyan and Excel and Cobalt. TRT James will be losing points after this, but Superguy now leading this championship, leading this Grand Prix, but Decino is not again not having none of that. So here comes Decino once again towards Superguy, and Superguy and L. Not a chance. Decino's got to save the ERS. For any chance to win this race, he's got to save the ERS. And look at Decino pits. Decino's pitting. Decino's pitting is going into the box. Here comes Bazooka on the inside of Sunken You're Dead. Bazooka on the inside of Sunken You're Dead. Now goes to the inside of Colin. Here comes Sunken You're Dead towards this middle of the group. Here comes Sunken You're Dead. Where's he going to go? Colin swings into the behind Sunken You're Dead. Bazooka is in front of this group now. But Sunken You're Dead go around the outside. No, he's not going to have none of that. So Bazooka made two positions in a piece of a straight. So well done to Sunken You're Dead. Look at this. He's harassing, isn't he? Now he's going to get DRS on Bazooka. No, he smacks in the back of Bazooka, and saying you don't want to stay behind him. Oh, good racing. So now it's interesting to see what Decino's going to do, because he's now switching to medium tyres. How far the hard's gonna go? Charlance has gone onto the soft tyres, which is all very optimistic from him, to say the least. Colin is trying to come towards Sankey Yeded, but Sankey Yeded is just staying ahead. Whew, right, we can breathe slightly. So we have got Colin and Sankey Yeded close to each other. The field is starting to spread out a bit now. Fabergé is coming towards Flex Marcel slightly. Let's go to Charlancer, because he's coming towards Deadwood Bear. So Deadwood Bear now trying to hold on to his position, with Charlancer coming towards him slowly. It's the battle for 15 for 40. Good exit there for Deadwood Bear, to be fair. Just skidding away slightly. A good 1.1 seconds behind. I'll tell you now, Deadwood Bear holding his own against the soft tyre runner Shadow. Deadwood Bear another 3-second time penalty. So the field is starting to spread out a bit now, so we can now start to ease a bit. Decino is on his fresh set of medium tyres, catching down the hard tyre runners. Interesting to see how that gap will come down over the next coming few laps for Decino. Cobalt in 5th, Savoy 6th, Bazooka 7th, Sankey in 8th, Colin in 9th, and Swanee in 10th. Robo Geezer 11th, Bunsbat 12th, Mansion 13th, and these two 14th and 15th. The 3 retirements are Maestro, James, and Sonic. This is our closest fight. Decino, there you go. That's the pace of Decino. Fastest lap of the race of 33.2. Bazooka coming towards of Chavoy's car. The Alfa Romeo and the Renault. About 7/10 of a second. Decino is gaining on the hard tyre runners. And the gaps with the hard tyre runners are not far away from each other, because if Decino goes to him a bit more quickly, he could stand with a bit of a chance, but it's going to be a little bit difficult because the laps are going down slowly. Deadwood Bear is in trouble. Them two must have shown on 10, and Deadwood Bear must have had a bit of a tangle. As we go off board now with the TV cam views of Bazooka chasing down Chavoy's car. Look at the grip of the tyres as they grip into the circuit. Chavoy runs wide to get a 3-second time penalty. These two are close together. Through they go through the right-hander. 9 laps to go. Or is it 7 laps to go? I don't know. I can't count. Then Bazooka goes through, passes Chavoy. What's Chavoy going to do now? Is he going to respond? Nope. Good defending there from Bazooka. Bazooka responds with maximum ease. Colin and Swanee close together. Swanee gets past Colin. So for the Ferrari man gets past the Mercedes man. Good move from him there. Look at Chavoy. Go around the outside into turn 1. Let's see if he can make the move stick. Yes, he will. No, he won't. Bazooka will defend the line beautifully, because he has to go with a switchback move. No, he will not do that either. A little bumpy from for Chavoy, but no. Bazooka is away and well. So all good news on his part. Chavoy is not going to let it go. Going into the hairpin. But he might have to let it go now, because Bazooka has got the move done, sealed with a nice envelope, and sent it through the post. So now Bazooka is now got that P6 position, and he was trying. Now he's going to try and stay there because Cobalt is 5 point. Oh, and Devoy has lost it. Safety car. This changes everything. This changes everything. Devoy got it all wrong coming out of the turn, and then when you thought it was going to be Swanee gets a drive through. Now this changes things. They're all going to go to the soft tyres. But Super Guy now has to stay out because the safety car came at the wrong moment. Cobalt stopping. All these guys will be stopping for softs. Shallow might have to go for another. Might have to go for another pair. He's on 4 lap softs. This came at the wrong time for Super Guy now when the safety car came out, but bad luck to Chavoy there. Very, very unfortunate. What's Shadowlancer going to do? Because Shadowlancer has to stop for probably for a fresh set of inters. Bad luck to Chavoy there. Got it all wrong in the exit. Lost it on the curb. Yeah, Shadowlancer does come in for a fresh pair of soft tyres. Super Guy now will be losing the lead. He will be losing the lead because look at all these guys behind him. Marcel behind him, Shea behind him, Decino. The best chance Super Guy now is to get is a slice and dice through this field. Robo Giza has gone onto the medians, which is probably by mistake. But this changes things dramatically. So things are going to change. Things are going to change dramatically. I tell you now, this is going to be a phenomenal few laps. Super Guy now has to stop. He has to go into the pits. He has to go into the pits. He's got to get his new. He's got to get a pair of softs on. So the best chance I think Super Guy now will be coming around Cobalt. Cobalt is at the hairpin now, but he's starting to exceed the safety car Delta. It's mostly going to be Cobalt and Bazooka. Or looks like it's going to be Sankey Dead. It's going to be in front of Sankey Dead. Or can he go in front of Cobalt? He doesn't. Well, he gets in front of Cobalt, but behind Bazooka. So Super Guy now will go into 5th. Flex Marcel leads. Robo Giza is gone into the pits again. Shadowlancer back onto the softs again. Everyone on softs now. But it's just going to be a sprint race. This is where things are starting to get a little bit airy. Guys, put your predictions in the chat. See if you think who's going to win this race. Because I don't know. I don't have a clue who's going to win. Flex Marcel leads. Fabergé 2nd. Decino 3rd. Bazooka 4th. Super Guy now 5th. Cobalt 6th. Sankey-Dead 7th. Swanee 8th. Colin 9th. Fashion 10th. Buttons Backs in 11th. Deadwood Bear 12th. Shadow 13th. And Robo Giza in 14th place. These guys look like they're racing. If Shadowlancer are trying to catch up to the field. So we're going to have one more lap of safety car, then we're going to let them loose. Wait for Deadwood Bear, Shadowlancer and Robo Giza. That's on board shot with the rear suspension of the AlphaTauri. Super guy now, so I can't be ICBA with this game. Yeah, it happens, buddy. It does happen. The safety car came at the wrong moment for you. I do feel a little bit. I do feel sorry for you. It came at the wrong moment. But you can slice through this field. You can slice them. You got the driver's skill and quality to do it, but these guys are nothing but quality. The field is now bunched up. What's happened to Bunsback? Bunsback has spun. Bunsback has spun underneath the safety car. Was it a spin or did he get tagged? Looks like a spin because I don't see nothing coming up. So Bunsback will lose places down to last. Flex Marcel. What is he going to be thinking of? Flex Marcel will... Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. So Flex Marcel will now be the safety car for temporary. All these guys will be full of theirs, full of tire grip. Look at this, on board with Flex Marcel. When's he going to launch that Red Bull? He's going to slow the pattern down even more. Because the safety car is just there. Now he's going to put his foot down any moment. He's slowing the car. Oh, Flex Marcel. What was that about? He slammed on the brakes on the last corner. He'll go to the telling off from the stewards from that. Because he literally slammed on the brakes on the last corner. That will be monitored by the stewards. Oh, there's chaos behind him. Come on with the bumping and barging. Bazooka all over the place. Tom on the outside. A little bit naughty from Flex Marcel, I have to say the least. Second dead on the inside of Bazooka. Down the inside he goes. Look, all this lot behind him. There's contact between Bazooka and Tanky and Ed. We got the drivers all down the inside of each other. This is so much fashion goes round the outside of Tanky and Ed. Tanky and Ed, look at all this lot. Oh, there's contact between us, loads of more contact. Bazooka goes round for Robo Giza. Robo Giza to go wide. Bunch back, we take a time penalty. This is all going off. In the background, we got loads of cars, loads of cars. Let's go aboard with Colin. Sherlock's are squealing around for grip, trying to go down the inside of Bazooka. Which he does because Bazooka has got front wing damage from Marcel's weird start. I'm listening to these Deadwood Bears gone past Fashion. Singing Ed is having a look at this. He's having a look down the outside of Fashion. Buns back into the back of him. We got Fashion and Singing Ed are so close together. This is fantastic. Van Marcel fast over the race, but leaning by 2 seconds of the lead over Vapor. But is the Stewart's going to intervene for his race win, I wonder? We'll have to wait and see after the race. But look at this, and down the inside, and it's a Fashion down on the inside of Singing Ed. Singing Ed has a gut squeeze. Trying to squeeze, but no, not anymore. Robbie says, Paul John and Wayne Flex, not cool. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Well, the Stewarts will look into it. Down the, oh my goodness me, Buzz Van nearly ran into Singing Ed. Very, very close. Casino Vapor close together. There's loads of drivers close together. Wow. What a restart that was. I don't know what Marcel's really thinking of, to be fair. He was just slamming on the brakes. Did he go too early? Then the game decides to pull it down on him. The house guys are fighting. Buns back and Sankey and Ed. I don't think the house cars will be team working. From the looks of things, Sankey and Ed going towards Buns back. Buns back will not. Let me face DRS enable for the next 2 laps. And Buns back goes wide. Swanee is disqualified for ignoring the drive-through penalty. So Swanee has now been disqualified. And you'll not take no more of this Grand Prix. So we're down to 13. If you do have a drive-through penalty, you've got to take it, whether you like it or not. Fashion is closing in on Deadwood Bear. Buns back and Sankey are dead. The Haas guys are not being friendly with each other. So Flex Marcel leads by 2.6 seconds over Faith Bichet. Decina's 1.5 behind. Super Guy and L's not far from this group. He's only a half attempt. Buns back and still harassing his teammates. Oh, that was those Jellalons going all over the place there in the background. Going towards Robo Geezer. Collins all over this group as well. It's amazing driving at the moment. Well, most of them. Buns back is close to Sankey and Ed. Going down the outside is the teammate. Sankey and Ed now swings in towards the inside line. Use first gear, man. Use the first gear. Don't get the car turned in more. Shallow Lancer trying to get past Robo Geezer. Robo Geezer not going to be faced. Super Guy and L is all over the back of Decino. Look at the Haas guys. Side by side with each other. There's contact between the Haas guys. Gunther Steiner would not be pleased by that. Oh, and the Haas guys smacked into each other. Buns back straight into the side of second end. And that is Bun back out of the point. Almost at least, because Shalons is all over this group, and so is Colin. Oh, Bunsback was doing so well. And then smacked into the side of his teammate. The Gunther Steiner fan club is back, ladies and gentlemen. They look like rock stars, but they're like a bunch of you-know-what. Oh, Bunsback is just trying to make ground, but not making any dividends at all. Deborah Bear, another penalty. And Sankey and look at this from Bunsback. And Decino and Superguy they're fighting. Look at this, down the outside is Superguy. They touch slightly, but Marcel wins. Flex Marcel wins, but why are the stewards going to sink with his misdemeanor? Decino goes fifth due to the penalties. Deborah Warrior is going way down the order. Sankey and Ed will now finish 8th. I mean, so close in the battles, I didn't even know. The order challenge to get 7th. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a fun race. Bazooka is just ghosting. Well, we'll have to see what the stewards say. Reflects myself, he keeps the lead. In my personal view, I don't think. Yeah, Flex myself got to cross the line first. I know what Bazooka is doing. He's starting to cross the line any moment. Any moment now. Any moment now. He's stopped on the line. And he's crossed it. There we go. That is it for the Chinese Grand Prix. Bazooka just crawled over the line So driver of the day is calling from the game standpoint. As Marcel does the Egyptian, but is he going to celebrate his win after? We'll have to wait and see what the stewards say. Because the stewards, in my opinion, the stewards should be looking at Marcel. But hey, it is what it is, isn't it? So here's your final standings. After the Chinese Grand Prix, Marcel wins for Super Guy NL, from Cobalt, from Vapor Shake from Fashion, from Decino for Shalom to Robo Giza, Colin Divers, Sangido 10th, Deadwood Bear 11th, Bunsback 12th, and Bazooka 13th for your tied runners. The Chavoy, Racing Maestro, TRTJ's, Tyler Sonic, and Swanee is your with your 5 retired runners. But well done to Marcel for his victory. Or is it going to be the case? But you never know what's going to happen in this division of this league. We have to wait and see what happens off track. So we'll have to wait and see how it all plans out. So are we going to get drivers' interviews? Are we interviewing the drivers? I'll check it out. I'll check if we're going to do any interviews. Just gonna ask the admin team we're doing interviews. Okay, fair enough. So that'll be it for Rising Phoenix. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again for the next race. From Colin Rising Phoenix, we're signing out. Thank you for watching.